From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. This is fielded at the goal line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Here we go. H.E. Gator. Go. Big rip.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Hey, high 7.
Second and 5 now. McSorley flush to his right, escaping the pressure right. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And they're going to get the first out here as he's up to the 14. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On second down, Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. On third down, it's McSorley. The open man is Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
On the double. 52.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing is McSorley, dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's McSorley on first and 10. That's complete to Jake Butt. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put in the end zone.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. McSorley sets to pass. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Barber on 1st and 10. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Madison forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Off the play fake. Madison. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now it's Freeman. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. Hard throw, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now here's Ross. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Yeah. Check. Lucky. Big grip.
They'll run on 1st down. Barber. Oh, good move. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
1st down, they go with Barber again. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down. Madison eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On third down, Madison. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, and it's third down. Off of play action, it's McSorley. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
They didn't have a ton of yards to pick up on that third down, but there was no way they were playing that one safe. They decided to take that one downtown. They must have felt that they had a big play that was waiting for them. Unfortunately, it was incomplete.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 60 or. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Throwing on first down. Madison. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On second and a couple. McSorley. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Ready? 90.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Here's McSorley to throw.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me. Go.
Looking to throw. Madison. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Madison. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Back to throw. Madison into double coverage, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
15-1. 15-1. It's just me and you. Now.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Royce Freeman with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
Go there. 10 logo. Watch the run. Watch the run. Big grip. Big grip.
On first down, Barber. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got his man. This is Tate. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now Bernard. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Giovanni Bernard. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bullock good on the extra point. And it's now 13-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10, it's McSorley buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. McSorley from the shotgun. He's got his tight end Fant.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll buy some time right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
60 Pittsburgh. You draw Porter.
On 3rd and short, this is Janovich. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. He gets it to Humphreys. A gain of 37.
First and goal, Denver.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, Madison. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And Tate's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On 1st down, Madison. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He completes it to Tate. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Barber.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
I don't think you got it, sir.
Throwing on 1st down, Madison. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Barber. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Madison. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. This is the tight end Fant. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now McSorley. Now he steps away. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. He's got a man, complete. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. A huge play there for Denver. 82 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see it. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 77 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A huge play there for Denver. 58 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Back to throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Traquan Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Throwing again. Madison. Steps away to his left. Airing one out for Boyd. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. 3rd down here.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Madison. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsay, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good, and a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. It's a short kick taken near the 18, and he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. A final shot before break. Madison, he's going to go for a big play, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is taken at the 3. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Second and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. They go play action now with McSorley. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. McSorley, 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Andrew Billings able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Another try after the first down sack. McSorley being chased out left. Gets it off to Freeman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Freeman. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready, set. 47. 80 weapon.
On first down, it's Barber. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd and 10, McSorley, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Carl Lawson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Off of play action, it's McSorley. He's got his man on the crossing route. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Got it. 52 draw portion. Watch the safety creep. Hit it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman taking it in as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground with Barber. Oh, Barber loses it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, 30 base. Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
McSorley sets to pass. Dancing to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Matchbox light.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Forced, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Danico Autry able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot? They'll run it. Freeman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you... yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now. Because
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Madison. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Madison. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Madison. Open man is Ross, complete. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bengals first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madison got a man open. It's Ross. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Cut in. 22. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Big grip. Big grip.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me,
and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Bullock good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the end.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards.
A 49-yard gain on the play. And
just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jordan Evans in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, McSorley, Jordan Evans, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Throwing is McSorley, eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jordan Willis. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. On 1st and 10, Madison throwing the out route and complete. It's Ross.
Madison's pass complete to John Ross. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Broncos' 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On the double. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber.
59. Here we go, D.
Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Madison. And this is going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos will take over on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45.
Greystone travel. Hey, Alpha. Hit it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Sutton. 23 yards on the play. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.